Most welcome my dear students in the class 12th of English. I am Rashmi, lecturer AD Government Girls Inter College Gorakhpur, and today I am going to start the 4th lesson of short story. The name of the short story is A Special Experience by Munshi Premchand. Dear children, you must have heard this name, Munshi Premchand. We have a very close affinity to this personality. Now in this chapter of special experience, children, I would like to ask you one question, that what is an experience? If you think about this word, you will find out that it is an occurrence which leaves, it may be events or any occurrence which leaves an impression on somebody's mind. Now in this story, we have to find out that who is going to have this experience, this special experience. As we move in the story, we will get the answer of this question. So before we go for the story, let's have a quick look on the objectives of the special experience. Through the objectives, we will be able to understand that what are we going to learn today. First, to be aware of the pre-independence era. Dear children, I must tell you, the entire story is set in the pre-independence era. It talks about the before independence. What I mean to say, before 1947. Second, to inculcate the feeling of patriotism and sense of humanity. This is quite important. As we read the entire story, we find out that the feeling of patriotism prevails every time, and the core theme of this entire story is patriotism, to love for the country. And sense of humanity, it points out, it emphasizes the fact that there should be humanity in everybody's life, and we find the best example of humanity through the characters of this story. Third, to be well familiar to the Indian society. Premchand, if we talk about him, he is very well versed person in the sense that he describes the story in a way that you find very close affinity to the story. So here in this story too, we find the glimpse of Indian society. To enhance vocabulary treasure, you find that there will be certain difficult words. If you read the entire story, we will make it clear by we know the meaning of those difficult words. Fifth, to analyze the theme of the story. This is also very important. If we read the story and we don't find the theme of it, we learn nothing. So here we will try to find out what are the themes, what are the basis of the story. So these are the objectives of the story. Now we will move towards Munshi Premchand. Dear children, again I am telling you that you must have heard this name, Munshi Premchand. This is not the first time, I hope. And he is a person, he is very well known author, and Gorakhpur is very much related to this person. First, Munshi Premchand was the famous Indian author. His real name was Dhanpat Rai Srivastava. Second, birth July 31, 1880, place is Lamhi. Death October 8, 1936, and the place is Varanasi. Third, he was a teacher by profession. He began his career as a freelancer in Urdu. Next, if we move here, education. early education at a madrasa in Lalpur, where he learnt Urdu and Persian. Fifth, Premchand became an assistant master at the Normal High School, Gorakhpur in 1916. Now I hope that you got the answer how we are closely related to this personality. 6 major works, if we talk about his novels, Seva Sadan, Karm Bhumi, Nirmala, Godan. These are the major. He has wrote several novels, dear children, short stories, Rich Daughter-in-law, The Chess Player, A Tale of Two Oxen, The Shroud, and he has wrote so many short stories. 7. His stories are the real and true picture of the society. This is very true. If you read the story, you find that this is the story which is very much close to your atmosphere. Now, let's talk about the theme of the story. There are so many themes in this story. If you read it gradually, you will find that these are the major themes, and apart from it, we have several themes. It depends on the point of view, how are we going to study any story. So first, if we find that there is love, second, devotion, third, patriotism, and fourth, sacrifice. We find the very matchless example of love through the character of this story, and there is a character, the name of the character is not mentioned, but she is the wife of one character. The name of that character is Gyan Babu. So she represents the true example of love. She treats the narrator in a way that she, as if she were her younger sister, and she gives the best example of love. How can it be shown to anyone? We will find it here. Devotion, no doubt we find the example of devotion in this story too, that even grim circumstances, there are group of certain people who help the narrator in a very better manner. We find that they are quite devoted to their duties. Third, patriotism. There is a feeling of patriotism, love for the country, and I have already told it to you that it prevails in the entire story. So patriotism is the major theme of this story. Sacrifice, we find a matchless example of sacrifice through the character. The name of the character is Gyan Babu. We will discuss about characters next. He even left his job to help the narrator in that grim circumstance. So here there are the themes of the story. Now we will move towards the major characters. In this way you will be able to understand the story in a proper manner. First, freedom fighter's wife. We have 3 major characters. The first one, freedom fighter's wife. I must tell you, dear children, that the narrator in the story is freedom fighter's wife. There is a freedom fighter, and he was sent to jail due to certain activity. The activity was that he served sharbat and pan to the agitators who were fighting for their country against the Britishers. So the lady is wife of that freedom fighter, and she narrates the entire story. A lady whose husband went to jail for the sake of the country. Now second, Gyan Babu. I have taken this name 2 or 3 times as I was discussing the theme of the story. So here is Gyan Babu, a school teacher who was the friend of the freedom fighter. Third, Gyan Babu's wife. Dear children, this is the golden character in this story. If you read this story and if you try to analyze this character, Gyan Babu's wife, you will find that you can have a lot of learning through this character. So the lady with an iron will and a golden heart, who helped the wife of the freedom fighter. She is always ready in the story to help the freedom fighter's wife in every circumstances. The freedom fighter's wife says about her, you can guess the personality of Gyan Babu's wife in a way that narrator she herself describes about this Gyan Babu's wife. She says that she was flint outside and gold inside. She was very hard. If you analyze the character of Gyan Babu's wife, you will find that at one time you find she is quite strict. On the other hand, you find she has a very golden heart. So you can compare the character of Gyan Babu's wife to a coconut, which is very hard from outside, but if you go inside it, what do you find? That it's very soft and easy to use. So she was like that. And the second thing, if there ever was goddess, there will be was goddess, she is one. She compares her to goddess. Now this was the brief information about the characters. Let's move towards the story. Now here we will find the summary of the story. Let's start with introduction. A special experience belongs to the pre-independence days. We have discussed, dear children, that was the time when people took part in the freedom movement. I hope, dear children, you must be aware of that aura that prevailed before 1947. You must know that people were fighting for freedom and many people sacrificed their lives for the sake of the country, as we can see in this picture. So, freedom movement with patriotic zeal, they had a very great excitement for the country. Imprisonment, loss of property or job did not prevent the people from fighting for freedom. They had a single aim, that was to get free, to get freedom. So to get free from the slavish band, they were ready to sacrifice their lives too. So if we talk about this story, we find that there was the atmosphere of to fight for the country. इस स्टोरी की बात अगर हम करें, अनुभव नाम की यह कहानी जो है, उसमें प्रेमचंद जी ने जिस वातावरण में इस कहानी को सेट किया है, जिस वातावरण में बात की है, वो वातावरण यह है कि ये कहानी प्री इंडिपेंडेंस डेज से बिलोंग करती है, मतलब स्वतंत्रता से पहले के दिनों से संबंध है इसका। और दैट वाज द टाइम व्हेन पीपल टुक पार्ट इन द फ्रीडम। ये वो समय था जब लोग स्वतंत्रता के आंदोलन में पूरे देशभक्ति के जील मीन्स उत्साह के साथ और इसके लिए भाग ले रहे थे। इसके लिए उन्होंने कई बार उन्हें कारागार में भी बंद होना पड़ा, इम्प्रिजनमेंट, उनके प्रॉपर्टी धन की भी क्षति हुई, इवन उनको अपने जॉब का, उनको अपनी नौकरी भी छोड़नी पड़ी इन परिस्थितियों में। और इसके लिए वो तैयार हमेशा रहते थे और उनका एक ही ध्येय था, फाइटिंग फॉर फ्रीडम, स्वतंत्रता के लिए लड़ाई करना। दे वर रेडी टू सेक्रीफाइस देयर लीव्स टू, और इसके लिए वो अपने जीवन का सेक्रीफाइस, बलिदान देने के लिए भी तैयार रहते थे। तो ये था इंट्रोडक्शन। नाउ वी विल मूव। अ मैन वॉज सेंट टू जेल। इट वॉज द हॉट आफ्टरनून मंथ ऑफ मे। A man served sharbat and pan to the fighters of Satyagraha. Fighters of Satyagraha means people who were fighting for the country to get it free from Britishers. He was arrested for this. His wife was deeply moved and was proud of her husband. He was sent to jail for 1 year. There was 1 year rigorous imprisonment for her husband. And the act which he did was to serve sharbat and pan, and on this Britishers they sent him to jail. Now his wife's reaction, his wife distributed sweets. You won't believe, dear children, that when her husband got imprisonment and she distributed sweets for that. On one hand there was her husband, he was going to jail. On the other hand, she felt so proud that she distributed sweets. And then evening she attended a political meeting and took a vow to follow Satyagraha. She had also that kind of patriotic zeal and she was ready to fight for her country. So here we find the feeling of patriotism to the utmost level. इस कहानी में यह दिखाया गया है कि जो नरेटर है, जो कहानी को बताती हैं, उनके हस्बैंड, उनके पति को जेल भेज दिया जाता है। और जेल क्यों भेजा जाता है? क्योंकि उन्होंने स्वतंत्रता के लिए खड़े हुए लोगों को शरबत और पान दिया था, सर्व किया था, और इसके लिए उन्हें 1 साल के सश्रम कारावास दिया जाता है। और इस पर वह पत्नी जो है वो दुखी नहीं होती है, बल्कि वह मिठाइयाँ बांटती है और वो भी उतनी ही दृढ़ प्रतिज्ञा होती है इस लड़ाई को लड़ने के लिए। Now, no help from relatives. Now here we will analyze the situation after the imprisonment. She was quite alone and there was nobody to help her out. The next day she sent telegrams to her father and father-in-law in order to have some help from both sides. It proved in vain. Dear children, I must tell you that there was no family member to support her. She asked help from her father-in-law, from her own father, but two of them refused to help her, and it proved in vain. Her father-in-law wrote, "Here was thinking I could depend on the two of you to come for me in my old age. How surely you have disappointed me. What do I do now? Go out with a begging bowl?" He starts commenting on her, and you find that there was a grim situation. There should be help from his father-in-law side, but he answers in this manner that I am not able to help you. Even I was expecting help from your side. All I have is a small government pension, and that will be cut off too if it finds me siding with you. If I help you, whatever I am getting, that will be perished very soon. Her father also wrote this was his year of grade and increment. Then her father answers that this was the year of grade and increment. He could be hauled up and his promotion stopped. So in this way he will not be able to help her out. In this way she was disappointed and felt miserable. Dear children, here we need to think about that there is a lady and her husband was sent to jail, and there is nobody in the family, there is no family member, and whenever she goes to ask for some help, and if she finds negative answer, what will be the mental status of that lady? So she gets quite disturbed, quite disappointed and miserable. इस कहानी में जो वक्ता है, जो फ्रीडम फाइटर हैं, स्वतंत्रता के लिए संघर्ष करने वाले जो हैं, उनकी पत्नी, वो अगली ही सुबह सहायता के लिए 2 लोगों को पत्र लिखती है, एक अपने ससुर को और दूसरा अपने पिता को। पर दोनों के द्वारा दिया गया जो प्रत्युत्तर होता है वो इतना निराशाजनक होता है कि वो उससे बहुत दुखी होती है। उसके फादर इन लॉ लिखते हैं, उसके ससुर लिखते हैं कि मैं इस एज में, इस बूढ़े होने पर मैं तो स्वयं आप लोगों से अपेक्षा कर रहा था कि हेल्प मेरी सहायता करेंगे, परंतु अब तो मुझे लग रहा है कि मुझे कटोरा लेकर के भीख लेना पड़ेगा, मांगना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मेरे पास तो एक छोटी सी नौकरी है, सरकारी नौकरी है, और वो भी चली जाएगी अगर मैं आपकी मदद करूँगा तो। दूसरा, उसके पिता की तरफ से आंसर आता है कि ये ईयर जो है उनके प्रमोशन का है, प्रोन्नति का है और उन्हें कुछ वेतन में वृद्धि का है, और अगर उन्होंने सहायता की तो वो भी चला जाएगा। इस तरह से दोनों के द्वारा बहुत ही निराशाजनक उत्तर उसे मिलता है। नाउ देयर इज द एंट्री ऑफ द मेन कैरेक्टर्स, यू कैन से दैट ज्ञान बाबू एंड हिज वाइफ। In this miserable condition, we find Gyan Babu and his wife, where she finds the rays of hope. Gyan Babu was a school teacher. His wife was with him. He was his husband's best friend. Dear children, I must tell you that Gyan Babu presented the best example of true friendship. They took her away in their house as she was alone and afraid of at her house. ज्ञान बाबू और उनकी पत्नी की कहानी में एंट्री होती है, प्रवेश होता है, और वो अपनी मित्रता का धर्म निभाते हुए उसकी पत्नी को अपने घर ले जाते हैं जब वो पूरी तरह से अलोन, पूरी तरह से अकेले और अफ्रेड, डरी हुई होती है। ट्रबल ऑफ ज्ञान बाबू। That was very tough situation as Gyan Babu was going against the government as he was helping her out, the freedom fighter's wife. So within a week the two CID men came there. Gyan Babu's wife did not care. One evening Gyan Babu came home very much disturbed. He had a quarrel with the principal. The principal told him to turn that lady out of his house. His wife told Gyan Babu to go to the principal at once and should tell if the principal did not like it, he could have his resignation. On this, the wife of freedom fighter says that she does not want to be the burden on them. This is quite important, that Gyan Babu feels trouble when he helps the freedom fighter's wife. What is that trouble? That one day what happens, he comes home and he is quite disturbed. Now his wife asks the reason for that and he answers that there is the danger in his service. At once he answers that what are you thinking about? What is needed here, that you have to resign and go and tell your principal that if he did not like it, he could have his resignation. So in this way we find that Gyan Babu's wife was quite courageous in comparison to the Gyan Babu. She is quite bold, courageous, self-determined. She has a strong determination, you can say, and we find the best example of all these feelings through the character of Gyan Babu's wife. इस कहानी में ज्ञान बाबू जब एक हफ्ते हो जाता है, उसी के भीतर CID पुलिस वाले आते हैं और ज्ञान बाबू की पत्नी को इस बात की कोई चिंता नहीं होती, कोई पछतावा नहीं होता, क्योंकि उसे लगता है कि वह एक नेक काम कर रही है। एक शाम को ज्ञान बाबू आते हैं घर और वो बहुत परेशान होते हैं क्योंकि उनका झगड़ा जो है वो उनके प्रिंसिपल से हो जाता है। प्रिंसिपल उनसे कहता है कि वो जो लेडी उन्होंने अपने घर में रखा हुआ है, जो फ्रीडम फाइटर की पत्नी है, उसको अपने घर से बाहर निकाल दे। इस पर ज्ञान बाबू की पत्नी कहती हैं कि अभी तुरंत तुम्हें जाना चाहिए और आंसर देना चाहिए कि अगर प्रिंसिपल को ये बात अच्छी नहीं लगती कि वो एक ऐसे व्यक्ति की मदद कर रहा है तो वो अपना रेजिग्नेशन देने के लिए, अपना इस्तीफा देने के लिए तैयार हैं। ज्ञान बाबू की पत्नी की इन बातों को सुन करके वाइफ ऑफ फ्रीडम फाइटर, स्वतंत्रता के लिए संघर्षरत जो व्यक्ति थे, उनकी पत्नी कहती हैं कि वो किसी पर बर्डन, किसी पे बोझ बनना नहीं चाहती। नाउ वी विल सी व्हाट हैपेंस एट लास्ट। दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ कंक्लूजन। Gyan Babu gave his resignation letter to the principal. The principal told the police commissioner. The two talked and asked his some questions and finally found that he had no connection with Congress party and then they said nothing to Gyan Babu and he went home. So here we find that ultimately the determination wins. The feeling of Gyan Babu's wife wins, and they interrogate the Gyan Babu, the principal and commissioner, and after that they find that he had no connection with the any political party, and now he feels that he is quite at rest. So कंक्लूजन में अगर हम देखें तो ज्ञान बाबू के जो हैं वो अपने इस्तीफे को देते हैं प्रिंसिपल के पास। प्रिंसिपल इसका डिस्कशन, इसके बारे में वार्ता करते हैं पुलिस कमिश्नर से, और जब दोनों आपस में बात कर लेते हैं बहुत तरह के क्वेश्चंस ज्ञान बाबू से पूछे जाते हैं, जिसके प्रत्युत्तर में उन्हें लगता है कि उनका कोई संबंध किसी भी राजनीतिक पार्टी, स्पेशली इफ वी टॉक अबाउट कांग्रेस पार्टी से नहीं है, तब जाकर के वो ज्ञान बाबू को जाने के लिए कहते हैं, और इस तरह से कहानी का अंत हो जाता है। नाउ डियर चिल्ड्रन, वी एनालाइज द स्टोरी। इट्स टाइम फॉर डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इट दैट इन द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स। सो एजिटेटर, प्रोटेस्टर आंदोलनकारी, विरोध करने वाले, ट्रिवियल पेटी तुक्ष, सबसाइडेड लेवलीहुड आजीविका, प्रेमोनिशन मीन्स फोर वार्निंग पूर्व चेतावनी, एम्बर कोल कोयले का टुकड़ा, ग्रैटिट्यूड थैंकफुल कृतज्ञ होना, इम्प्रेस बॉजम और हग गले मिलना, ट्रिम्फ विक्ट्री विजय, जेनरस काइंड दयालु, एंड द लास्ट सिएस्टा एंड आफ्टरनून रेस्ट, दोपहर के समय लिया गया रेस्ट। नाउ देयर इज द क्वेश्चन फॉर इवैल्यूएशन। When we read the story, dear children, it's quite essential to evaluate ourselves, that how much closely we have analyzed the story. Here we will find out the answer. What were the political agitators fighting for? This is the first question. The political agitators were fighting for the freedom of their country against the Britishers. Second, what perturbed Gyan Babu one evening? Recently we have studied it that Gyan Babu was perturbed one evening. The reason behind that was that his principal told to turn that lady out of his house. Third, if there ever was goddess, she is one. Who said this? The freedom fighter's wife says this. Why? The reason is that she was quite kind, generous lady, and she had helped her a lot. What did Gyan Babu's wife tell his husband to do the next day? Gyan Babu's wife told her husband to present resignation before the principal. Now we are moving towards the homework section. How did the wife react to her husband's imprisonment? Second question, she was flint outside and gold inside. Who says this and about whom, and what does it suggest? Third question, which character do you like most in the story? A special experience and why? So this was the homework. Now we come to the last segment of our study. This is a special experience, is a story where the narrator feels a special experience after the imprisonment of her husband. This story tries to inculcate in us a sense of patriotism, love, devotion and sacrifice wherever and whenever it is needed. So dear children, through this story we learn a lot of things. We should try to develop in ourselves this kind of patriotism for the country, and there should be a feeling of love, devotion, sacrifice. We should be far away from the feeling of self-interest. We should be quite helpful to others. So in this way we learned a lot of things through this story. That's all for today. Have a great time. Thank you very much.